Well, thank you for joining me. And I'd like to carry on from the last video where we talked about the great dream. We talked about NLP. We talked about the Riffy. Now, networking this morning, we're talking about branding, we're talking about image, we're talking about customer experiences, we're talking about business. And this business owner comes up to me and goes, and I love what you do. Why do I need a consultant? Why do I need you? Sell me, sell you me. And I went, well, it's quite easy. Do you know where you are? Yep. Do you know where you want to be? Yep. Why haven't you got there? And they kind of went, well, what do you mean by that? I said, well, you're here and you want to be here. Do you know how to get there? Well, I'm trying, right? But you're not there yet. Is it easy? Well, no. Right. So that's where we fit in. We create solutions for the problems. Well, and I'm going to get there. How long have you been saying this story? And somebody else pipes in, about 5 or 6 years they've been trying to get there. Right, well, it ain't working then, is it? Bottom line, it ain't working. So you need facilitators, you need coaches, you need mentors, you need people to come in and create solutions for you to use to go forward. Yeah, but and I can get... No, whoa, you're not listening to me. You're here. This is where you want to be. There's a void, a gap in the middle. Are you on the way? Well, no, I get so far. No, whoa, stop. If you're getting so far, there's blockages, there's hurdles, there's problems. We need a consultant. I fill that gap. We fill that gap. Consultants, mentors, fill the gap. It's where you are, where you want to be, big void in the middle. You need to understand that. And there's shortcuts. And you're going to say to me, and I don't want a shortcut, I want to enjoy the journey. Well, this is where it is. People that use sat-navs are shortcutting, and you're going to go, hang on a minute, it takes me from A to B. It does, but let me ask you the question. You get in your car and you want to go, I need to get to Scotland. Ba-dum, sat-nav, yep, bang, shortest direction, away we go. I'm in Scotland, did that. Did you go past the big tower block? No, I didn't see. Did you stop at a pub, with the big sign? No. Did you enjoy the journey? Well, no, I got here. Right, okay, so what was about the journey? You've just followed what the sat-nav's told you. You haven't enjoyed it. Well, that was the shortcut. Well, yeah, okay. But did you enjoy the journey? Did you make the most of the journey? Did you, Well, right, so this is where I come back to. There's where you are and where you want to be, and the journey in the middle should be entertaining, should be enjoyable, should help you grow, should help you develop. And there are shortcuts. And the coaches, the facilitators like me, will make the shortcuts for you. The reason I can make the shortcuts is that I've done them and I've been there. DKS have been going nearly 30 years. Auto trade, motor trade, sports development, business development. And we've understood. And you're going to say, and, you've made it. Yeah, I've got there. I'm having flying lessons, got 4x4s. We're going out country pursuits, motorsport most weekends, commentating, loving life. This afternoon, going out with friends, we're just going out for the afternoon. But we've been there and we've done it and we've known the slog. But we also now know the shortcuts. And let me just hint with the shortcut for you. Take a sport. Now the sport now, we'll use golf. Let's use golf as a sport. Can you hit the ball? Yeah, that's simple. Right. So to develop golf, you need to have a membership at a venue. Right, well, we need that. I'm telling you that. That's easy. You need a decent set of clubs. You need a coach. You need a fitness trainer. You need a dietitian. You need a sports development consultant. You need a brand development. You need a manager. You need an agent. Ba-dum. They're the shortcuts that I've just spent 20 odd years in the sports I've done doing on my own. But when you start to get good, you need people to come in to fill the gaps up. And this is, in some respects, so I'll put the sports management head on. You can, as an athlete, be doing sponsorship negotiations while you're on the pitch playing the game. You need somebody to do that for you. You need somebody to manage it while you're doing it. You can't be in the gym getting fit and on the phone doing the deals. That's why you need a company to help you. So come back to school. You have a primary school teacher, a junior school teacher, a senior school teacher, a college professor. Majority of them could probably overlap, but probably not so well. So you do one, you move up, you move up. They're your stepping stones. And it's the same with consultancy. It's the same with business. Where you are to where you want to be. Now there are shortcuts. The void in the middle, you can't get there on your own. I've tried and it's taken me nearly 20 years to get to where I am now. Now I'm understanding that what I've done and how I've done it, I've written down, and in some respects, it's the same process that I've used, other people have used, other businesses have used to get them. So what we're trying to do now is condense this down and give you the solutions to the problems that everybody has. I'm here, I want to be here. Right, do you understand who you are, who you do it for, why you do it, your legacy? Until you know that, you can't start the journey. But then on the way to the destination, you're going to have little issues. You're going to have, I need to overcome this and I need to overcome that. Well, hang on a minute. By working with a coach, a consultant, a mentor, we're going to be working solutions out for you. And it could well be that you can't see the destination and we help you to see the destination. So you need to understand that there are people that have seen it, done it and been there. In some respects, got the t-shirt. Why don't you use them? And I'm not just saying this because I want work, I'm not stressed to be fair. But what I'm trying to understand, and you know that I'm a teacher to my core, which is why I'm telling you this. If you can't get from here to there, like that man was telling me this morning, I've been 5 years, 6 years. Well, how far have you got? Not far. There's a problem then. There's a problem for you not getting there. And in some of the cases, it isn't financial. Everybody thinks it is. It's not. It's rewiring the brain. Like we say in NLP, tell a different story. Now, I've read hundreds of self-help books. I've read hundreds of business books. I've got desks full of business books, trade magazines, constantly reading, constantly evaluating what the industry's doing. How do I develop to help my clients, my customers, so that when they come in and go, and this is happening, yeah, I've read about that, I understand that. Right, what do you need to do? Well, we need to do this. Right, okay, let's understand what the end goal is, and then we'll work back and we'll create a solution that you can then use that as stepping stones. So we talked about sport, and we understand now the sports have changed. We've got mentors, we've got coaches, we've got new equipment, and people now, the younger generation, are going out and going, I can race, I can shoot, I can bang, I can hit the golf ball, I'm getting good. You win a little competition, right, what do I need now? And instead of them going, I need this, they turn around and find somebody like a business consultancy and go, I'm getting good at this. Who do you know? Right, fitness trainers. You need the right fitness trainer, you need the right practice ground, you need the right mental attitude. Go and talk to these people. And all of a sudden they've just gone, boom. And I can tell you that in my sport. Started my sport a few years ago. Yep, doing quite well. I now need a coach. I now need a mentor. I need somebody that can talk to my mind. And we sat in a classroom. Didn't even go out in the field. We sat in a classroom for a couple of hours understanding what's going to happen. Then went out and executed it. Bit like talking about the Riffy. Now I'm moving up a class. In 18 months, I'm going up 2 classes. Winning money. Won a couple of £100 the other weekend in my competition. So there are shortcuts, but you need people to help you develop. And this is where the consultants, the coaches and the mentors come in. Where you are to where you want to be. But the difference being, and this is where a lot of people fail, open your eyes, open your ears, shut your mouth. Listen to the advice you're being given. Listen and look. Your industry might be doing well. Another industry might be doing better. And a quick one, just before we finish. There are businesses that are doing very, very well. But even they haven't looked outside the box to see how much better they could do, to see the improvements. We're all searching for the great dream. The Riffy, the right thing, with the next wave to ride. I'm not. I want to ride every wave. I want to enjoy every moment, enjoy every bit of the day, enjoy the journey. And along that journey, I need mentors. Like you said, I had a guide in NLP, John Cassidy Rice. I've now got a competition guide. I've got a mental process, got a mentor. So just think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. You're here and you want to be here. Big void in the middle. You need somebody to help you fill that void. Let me know your thoughts on this, and I'll talk to you soon.